afternoon. I don't know where you are in the world, but welcome to the FFR Irongol Heavy Metal Championship. I'm joined by my co-commentator, Sonny Rap. We today are going to watch Guda632, DwightDesotelle, and the wildest flags I've seen in a while.
Yeah, you can say that again with wildest flags you've seen in a while. Now, these are similar to flags that Guda and I ran not too terribly long ago, but with a very, very minor, in air quotes, twist. And that twist is that each and every key item is going to be hidden somewhere within the world. On top of the entrances and floors being shuffled, on top of Randomizer, so we don't know what enemies are going to face, and we don't know what spells they're going to get due to Spellcrafter being enabled as well.
Absolutely ridiculous. And keep in mind as well, there's towns. We don't need, besides Corneria, we don't know how long we're going to see a town for. So it's going to be I'm excited.
All right. The gates shall be lifted very shortly for Dwight and Guda to get this underway. They do have 4 forced party members, as you may notice, since they're running the same party composition of White Mage, Black Mage, Double Fighter.
I mean, it's a smart choice when you know everything is loose. You're going to check every chest, so I mean, there's no need to even worry about a black belt grind, which is funny to say, but it's going to be loose, so I'd rather get, 2. Ooh, Invis 6, heal 4 out the gate. Oh boy. 7, 1. Oh boy. Now it's life 5.
We've got life 5, which is just going to do normal life, but that heal 4 and stuff like that, oh man. And Nuke 7 and Meteor 7 both are going to be quite powerful early game. Nuke 7 can roll up to about 600 damage.
So that's just ridiculous to see out the gate. You're like, yeah, black mage, you're staying up. Black mage, you're staying up.
Absolutely, and Guda goes through Canaria Castle and finds a Cardia Armory, which has an Opal Gauntlet +5. Now the Blurst Weapon and Armor flag is on. So the weapons and armor can roll anywhere from -5 to +5. As you see with Guda already picking up the game changer, the Vorpal +4.
Ridiculous. I mean, we thought this would be 3 hours and 30 minutes, and it looks like it might be 30 minutes.
That's a little too early to tell because they do have to find 32 shards after all.
It's already good stuff. I mean, Guda's sitting with 16,000 gold out the gate. You're ready to go. You got life at your disposal. A Vorpal 4 sitting there waiting for you to just use when you're ready. Duke, Meteor, ready to go. And the housing market doesn't look too bad as well.
Nah, Cabins at 160 isn't that bad, especially considering that he did sell off the Opal Gauntlet +5, I believe, to get a lot of that early game gold. So he can pick up a lot of cabins and tents if he wants to, just so that way he has his save items, since this is entrance and floor shuffle.
Day that they incorporate the buy 99 button will be game changer. So then, you win. Finest.
One day it will happen. But something you may have noticed is that they have the free bridge. I'm going to assume that they have free canal as well as a few other things. And now the world is pretty open to Guda, but Guda's going to go ahead and try to take a couple of fights here in Canaria.
Not a bad idea, getting rid of the bridge balls real quick.
Question in chat from Reese Wolf. So floor and entrance shuffle, but is town shuffle also? Yes. Town shuffle has to be on for it to be full floor and entrance shuffle, and deep Topher is not on, but deep towns are on.
As we see Meteor 7 blasting away for 536 and some change on some bombs.
Oh, a Warbug already for Dwight.
Ooh, coming out, just swanging.
He gets away, though.
Looks like Dwight has the loot. And the tail, which I actually did not catch.
And entering the Temple of Fiends actually takes our runners to the Dwarf Cave.
And that's 1678 in Dragon. No Hooray Dwarf. Oh.
It is unfortunate that we don't get to see the Hooray Dwarf, but
we'll probably see him later. So
you read my mind.
You can dream, you can believe.
Guda enters the Dwarf Castle just to immediately find Elfland with Fast 6.
Fast 6. That's all you need to see, people. And honestly, slow 6 is not bad to see either.
Now, slow 6 would be about equal to slow 2.
Ah, okay.
But it's still very good. The question in chat from Dr. Pumpkin: did these flags have free loot and free tail? Yes, they did.
Beautiful loot and free tail. I mean, you'll take it. Ward, I imagine, is like wall plus something.
I'm sorry?
I saw BLT. I know that just destroys things.
Oh yeah, Bolt does a lot of damage.
Is WRD Ward like wall plus something else?
Ward increases... No, I'm thinking guard that increases armor. Ward, I'm not 100% certain what it does. I think it's like A-Mage, which is armor magic, and gives random resistances. But Ward is single target, where A-Mage is multi-target. Ward may also be similar to how Ruse works.
Makes sense.
Dwight going ahead and picking up extra 8.
Go ahead.
And Guda immediately running into the Warbug right after just running into some bots that tried to take him down.
They're definitely not trying to do that. Like, actually, off the power cycle, Guda has a really good hero run, so to speak. Particularly.
Yeah, Guda's got some good knowledge of the encounter table already off the start, and he's found a nice tile. Unfortunately, Invis 6 is only going to be single target this time around. These Death Knights have no HP.
The grind.
This
somehow this might be something you want to take maybe 2 or 3 more battles of.
Yeah, this is big. This is really big for Guda, because that's 1,566 XP, bumping him up to level 7.
Yeah, I might think about taking that once or twice, 1 or 2 more times. Not too many, because the walking grind will be a plenty. But the early ages, you'll be able to get 4 charges. There you go. That's it.
He's going to continue using Meteor 7, which is Earth Elemental based, instead of using the non-elemental Nuke 7.
Not a bad idea. You still have Nuke in your back pocket when you're ready to throw it out.
Yeah, but it looks like the Lava Golems might be slightly resisting the Meteor 7. So there may actually be a chance that Nuke 7 takes them down in one shot. Dwight leaving Elfland at Dwarf Cave and heading back around the world.
An interesting decision. I mean, given what we know, but...
Thank you, Sarah. I knew there was a reason why I didn't use Ward. Guda just dispatching these enemies, getting to level 9 almost instantly.
That's what you want to see. Just off of those 2 battles, level 9, that's... Oh, no.
Unrunnable elves. Yeah, that's a reset.
Oh, yeah, definitely a reset.
That's a
Have the
hard
knowledge.
reset.
What you need to do, and hopefully this time he throws out Nuke.
We will find out. It looks like his Black Mage is going to get the last turn on initiative, and he's going to continue throwing out Meteor 7.
It's a strat as we see Dwight coming into some storms. Ain Sprite from FF4 decides what to do. Meteor 7 out of
That's just leftovers from Vivalis's Tornadoes.
pretty much.
Alright, Guda gets his third Meteor 7 out, and that's it for that pack. Dwight going into Matoya's Cave, finding Elfland Castle.
Good to note, sitting right. Alright, and also did the veteran strat of actually going right past the bridge and saving.
And you may have noticed he
Good
paused
mistake.
to take
Good
notes.
mistake. Let's do it.
Oh, Guda, what are you doing?
Up to 36.
Oh, those elves aren't hitting too hard, but they have Squint!
What? Oh no!
And they resist earth damage.
Got that end up on me. Yeah, Guda's like, ouch. So unfortunately, that's a little bit of time lost, considering that regardless of the information, you get out there with any of the levels. Actually,
He got the levels. He's heading back to get more levels, though.
Okay. Cool.
Provoca leads to the Titan's West entrance.
Dwight is getting a good amount of information at the moment. So, I mean, this early in the seed, it's not really bad what anyone's doing. Because I always feel like, especially with, these type of flag sets, your first 20 minutes can be done to whatever your advantage is. If Dwight likes to do exploration, that's going to serve him well. And if Guda wants to just get the level so he's got charges, then that'll serve him well. After that point, then when we see what the seed presents, that's when you'll see whether or not, I guess, your strategy was good or not, or rando on rando, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely. And in the case of Guda, I mean, his exploration has led him to a beautiful tile so far. And he's just been tearing apart.
It's starting to actually level up with the Black Mage. So we're gonna try to get out of there, not get run into this elf encounter. Hopefully I don't commentator's cursing.
I think he's going to hit it anyway, but the question is he going to remember that he has Nuke 7? Because the non-elemental damage will just destroy these guys.
It's true. Oh, he's going back in, and I don't think he has too many more charges if he gets another level, so.
Alright, Dwight heading down to the Northwest Castle entrance. Going to find this Q block, which is Mirage 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to go ahead and check the tile as well.
And you're going to be like, ooh, wee. That's what I want to see. Ooh, going from Meteor Strats as well instead of the old Nuki. Alright.
It's just the callback to FF4 with Meteo, you know?
Level 10, not bad. One of your knights went down. Possibly 3-manning. It's not too bad. Access to life already, so you can bring it up again.
Yeah, and Guda's going to go ahead and head back up. Refresh the spell charges. Maybe bring that warrior back up as well.
I don't know. 3-man, to be honest.
I like where Guda's going with running 3-man. And that's another good reason why Guda ended up getting so many of these encounters.
Early enough where, you can 3-man, and if the seed is really brutal, you can still bring that other one back up. It's at level, what, 9?
Yeah.
It's early enough. If you invest in the 3-man, it's only going to work out to your advantage, as long as you do it right.
Yeah, it's currently level 9, so it's got quite a bit of HP. Dwight, unfortunately, getting ambushed by these magic flames that have
damage
poison.
Oh no, you hate to see it.
Question in chat from Simple Sarah, did I see steel armor +5? Yes, you did.
I did not see steel armor +5. That's amazing.
Steel armor +5 is available to be bought in Elfland.
Early game, just body and everything. Like, nah, son. I got absorb. What's really good?
I got the best thing I can have, which is absorb. Now the only thing I'm missing are resistances. Don't hit me with magic.
To getting the information.
All right, Dwight's gonna go ahead. Oh my!
Wow.
14 minutes in, DwightDesotelle pulls the floater out of the first chest of the Marsh Cave entrance, which was Earth Basement 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
Yeah.
He's going to continue digging this floor out as Guda is taking on the Warbug.
And Warbug's like, nah, homie. Ooh, as Dwight finds the slab as well, so.
All right, he's throwing Nuke 7s out. Fire 3 comes out from the Warbug. He's trying to run.
If you can get this, then your mages are going to be looking pretty. That's for sure.
Another Nuke 7 comes out, but not
Yeah,
enough.
Fire 8.
Fire 8 hitting for 458.
Listen, listen, folks, when Mama said don't play with fire, she was not playing.
Hey, you can say that again. That was more than just a burn. That was just, yeah, you're going to become crispy now.
Indeed. Had a shout out from Aubrey Graham on Dwight's side as he ran away from him.
And he gets away from it and finds Titan's Trove.
Mm-hmm.
As Dwight is trying to take out this Wizard Vampire and Ice Elemental.
Give you a pretty decent, ran away. And Herb LaDonk, indeed. 3 items. Very, very good to see your exit. Doesn't have any charges at the moment. So
he does not, and he's going to continue moving on towards the vampire.
Not a bad play. You know where everything is, even if you take the ultimate wipe. Not an investment of per se, because you keep going on a chain. Everything's so check. Stay away.
A Nuke 7 for 356 takes out that vampire. And Dwight is healing up. He's going to go ahead and run through warrior strats. Only gets 140 gold for this, as Guda is going to start excavating out this portion of the Earth Cave and get all of these key items.
40 gold, by the way. Guda does not seem to like rap music, so he's going to fight these drakes.
I see what you did there. That was solid. All right, Dwight has made it out of the Earth Cave at Marsh.
Oh,
Guda's getting burnt to a crisp right now. He can't run away.
Run, please. Oh, we got away. We got life.
He got out of that fight. He's got life. He's good.
At heal pots, we good to go.
Question in chat, the numbers after the spells are the same sort of multipliers as the weapons. Correct. That is not correct. That is the level at which the spell would show up at. So in the case of Fire 3, it would show up at level 3 Black Magic. With their level 1 magic, they have, level 1 magic, they have Nuke 7, which would show up at level 7. DwightDesotelle finding a critical floor here with the Agama floor.
Wiz with Cure 1.
Well, that's going to be annoying just because it's going to go forever. But they also have Glance. And their second skill is Snorting. Oh, stop 7!
I don't want to see it.
I I would rather not be stopped. Time stopped, paralyzed. No.
Oh, and have to watch them cure themselves with no lamp? I don't think so.
Oh, those mummies had stone poison. Shoutouts to status poison.
Loving the jingle. Oxyel and LeDonk on Guda side, the fine. Good to see. You can easily walk that out.
Question in chat from Animaniac. What is meat or met? It is meteor AoE earth elemental damage. Hey, Opal Cheerio +1 for DwightDesotelle.
Not the greatest because it's +1, but I mean, it's at a minus value, so it's definitely good to see.
Exactly. Alright, Guda finishes clearing out the Earth Cave, makes use of exit, and just gets on out of here. Dwight's
Were there any other items that he missed?
He got all of the chests in that floor of Earth, as he runs across a couple bugs that have 4 hits on them.
And also poison. Shout outs to poison effects.
Shoutouts to our good friends Team Poison SFX, St. Von Jester, and Mr. Versetti, as well as Inferno Grin, the beast himself.
Pulls out the pures. It was a dream that we had, and we continue to dream.
The dream will never die.
So everyone's following in each other's steps at the moment. We will find his Oxia pretty soon.
He will, but will he continue diving through this floor? That's the question.
And he does.
Dwight's gonna check the greater than less than room and immediately run into the warbug first encounter. He's taken a bit of pain for not getting any levels yet. And there's Stop 7 coming out from the G-Squids on Guda's side. His Light Warriors are locked down, and Glance is coming out from the Squids. Mute 2 to silence on top of the stun, and Dark.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Greater than less than room on Dwight.
Lots of money and a ship.
Now
That's
we can actually go
big.
Our floater.
Because extended open progression is on, which means that Dwight can go ahead and unearth the airship from the Ryokan Desert.
Mm-hmm.
Guda running back in to pick up the Opal Bracelet +1, which just has slightly better absorbed than a regular Opal Bracelet, and decides to take on the Squid Tile, is out of level 1 magic charges, gets away from the fight, and finds an Asked 2 shirt +5.
It's +5. So that's all I need to see. In the house, get them charges, and away we go.
And Dwight finds the procedurally generated Earth floor. I don't know if this is Earth 2 or Earth floor.
Neither do I.
But Guda finds the adamant.
With an invis bomb.
Now what's going to be here in the Agama room? A soft, some wizard crawlers, 723 gold. And Guda finding Sky 4.
Dwight went into some chests and then all of a sudden went into a battle. There you go.
Yeah, this is Earth 4.
Bug coming out with that Fire 3, Dragon Armor 4.
That's extremely good for this party.
8 to see. Away from Warbug, which is also good to see.
And our first deep town has been located with Crescent Lake.
Nice.
Guda continuing to dive through this dungeon, runs into some sea eyes in Sky 1.
And also seeing some right side for not bad.
Oh, unfortunately, gold bracelets are -1, so they're going to have less absorb than they normally would. But that silver hammer +5 would be extremely useful to throw onto the white mage.
Them sea eyes are packing a little bit. Having a bolt 5.
Looks like they're high HP as well.
For level 6.
Alright, we have a look at level 6 white magic from Dwight, and there's Dia 8 at level 6. And Dia 8 is really nice for fighting undead, because that deals a lot of damage to them.
Warp 5 as well.
Warp 5 in the black magic shop, extremely useful. Guda finding the mystic key. Dwight getting a horse from the Circle of Sages.
Oh, I gotta step out for just 30 seconds.
So Guda continuing to explore this Sky 1 floor as Dwight is getting himself healed up, saving. He doesn't have to run out. He can just save and exit. And now he's back into the dive that Guda's doing. Guda running into some zombie worms. Looks like all they really have right now is flash, so nothing too bad. But that could change very quickly. Dwight getting some good rolls on these G-Squids. Manages to take out the entire pack. Guda finding the lair of the Fiend of Earth. Lich. Running into a seabird first. Making sure to heal up. Reviving that the fallen fighter. Gonna get him healed up and ready to go. And here we go at the 25-minute, we'll call it 26-minute mark. We have a Lich pull from Guda632. It's going to start off swinging Coral Swords. Lich has fast 6, but
You don't want to see that.
I agree. He's throwing out Nuke 7 for 244 on Lich.
For more charge.
He's going to go ahead and use Ward 5. He gets 43 damage from one fighter. But Mute 2 comes out, and it does not work.
Top 5 on the
So now, Guda is just down to meleeing Lich. Stop 5 comes out, and fortunately, that's single target and not AoE. Dark 1 coming out. Everybody unable to see.
Lamp in sight, y'all.
Yeah, no lamp whatsoever. So unfortunately, this isn't going to go too well. Bomb 4 comes out.
Ice 3
dealing a lot of damage. Ice 3 dealing some pretty good damage as well.
And your main damage dealer in the way of your black mage is down.
And Lich 1 is hitting quite hard as well. Lich 3
Fast
coming out, that's going to be a wipe for Guda after that extremely deep dive.
I can grab the adamant house.
Lich is demanding respect from the runners tonight. Alright, Guda picking up all of the items that he had picked up. I agree with that comment from Jonathan Yoshi. Should have brought him some Quake. Throw that lich into a crack in the earth.
Which was not. And today. Dwight taking on the CIs.
I see. Oh, wait. That's in the wrong. Alright, Dwight checking these chests. Making sure he's able to get everything he can.
To be done.
He's about to pick up the Mystic Key. And there it is for Dwight. He's running the 3-Light Warrior party. And he does have exit at the ready. He's going to go ahead and make use of it. And save and head back in. And decide, nah, it's not worth it.
And lose all that. Exit out. Some notes. Runnables, sags, and brutes.
You know, that's a good question in chat from Ragnarok. Why don't these guys have their airships yet? Because they haven't felt to get them yet, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, right now the airship is great, but at the end of the day, it loses a lot of value when you have deep towns, everything's completely shuffled. It's better to follow the chain because you might end up at a provoker. You might end up somewhere where you can keep the pressure going, as Dwight is going to run in the Lich. This makes more sense. Now, if this was a straightforward seed like the Monte Cassino, obviously you'd be running, to get your floater up, but just my perception, if you agree or not.
All right, Dwight versus Lich. Nuke 7 coming out for 212 damage. Invis 6 going out onto Karm. And a swing. There's Fast 6 right there. Ask and you shall receive. Nuke 7 coming out for 312. 4 coming out. Making sure that the Warriors stay topped off. More Nuke 7 coming out. Another Invis 6 coming out. But it went onto the dead fighter. Nuke 7 comes out. 342 damage. This Lich is still standing. 2 hits for 8 damage from James.
Most respect.
He is out of level 1 charges. Nuke 7 coming out for 113. And there's Mute 2 silencing the Black Mage. X for 8 comes out. It's ineffective. So now it's melee down Lich.
Would aim pray.
Has he done enough damage to make chip damage work? That's the question we're going to find out.
Stop 5 came out.
Stop 5 connects on the fighter. The Acid 2 shirt is used and gives defense to magic.
Guda runs into Warbug. Fire 3 script is real mean.
Guda diving, looking for more items.
Ooh, and now you're down to just your mages that are just doing 1. Scary.
There goes the white mage, and he keeps missing on Lich, but Lich is going to come back. 2 hits for 115, and that's it. Guda picks up the ship in the greater than less than room, follows it up with a coral sword.
Guda is going to...
Looks like Dwight's heading back to Canaria.
Yep.
Going to go ahead and stock up on save items. A good move.
Real estate, can't go wrong.
pots as well.
I mean, with the real estate market being as low as it is right now on this seed, I can't blame them one bit.
Mhm.
Question in chat, is there any reference between the names and the original game names? Not that I know of, unless you're talking about the towns specifically, in which case the towns are Canaria, Pervoca, Elfland, Melmond, Crescent Lake, Onrak, Gaia, Lefane. Those were the names of the towns in the vanilla games, or in the vanilla game, and that's what they've always been known as. Dwight, coming back to turn in the herb to see what the prince is holding on to, he has a house in his hand. So question in chat, how come eyes are bumps? That is due to Randomizer being on, which changes enemies around and makes them different based on the encounter zones. Dwight going into the Elfland Armory, picking up the crystal from Matoya.
And an orb as well. The house was a diversion. He was like, listen, you got the key, go ahead. I locked the good stuff in the chest.
It was a diversion, and it was a good diversion at that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have the key, they have the loot, they have everything they need for the short Topher.
Except tons of shards.
So, the forces that you see being picked up are actually shards of the orb. Of the orbs themselves. This flag set has something called Shard Hunt enabled, and it works similar to how, say, Triforce Hunt does in the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer. You have to find a certain amount of shards before you can go break the black orb that lies in the Temple of Fiends, to then go 2,000 years into the past into Temple of Fiends Revisited. Dwight is sailing the seas.
Indeed, the high seas. Shout out to last year's tournament.
Shout out to last year's tournament, indeed. He has made it over to the Crescent Lake area as Guda has picked up a force and Matoya's crystal. Guda right on Dwight's heels, but Guda has a level lead right now. Dwight,
Yes, he does.
stopping at the Ryukon Desert, making use of that floater, and at the 36-minute, 23-second mark, DwightDesotelle has changed the status quo. He is in the air.
Air. Ooh, and we about to level up. That's right. Bahamut's like, get your body right. Yo, come get your body right. Oh, look at
He trains these warriors, and now
so
Dwight-
hard.
Dwight has class promoted to Knight, Black Wizard, White Wizard. He now can equip that Dragon Armor +4. He can move that Flame Armor +4 over to the other Knight.
Guda found the dragon armor as well.
I do believe Guda found the Dragon Armor +4.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna do the exact same move as soon as he gets his flow. So
If he doesn't get stopped by this war bug, but he gets away from it.
fully, then he says, "Let me cabin real quick."
All right, Dwight stopping in at Ice Cave, which has a vanilla
bridge.
ice floor.
Here we go. I'm gonna go and save up. It would be nice if we could knock out. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that.
So, question in chat from Animaniac: doesn't Cap only give 1 absorb normally? Yes, but that -3 does actually make it 0 absorb instead of a negative absorb value. Shout outs to Beautiful Shield +5. And shout outs to 5 from Matoya.
Oh, NPCs out here just like, you know what? Thanks a lot. I needed that eye back. I need my crystal old lady though, so you know my pockets aren't that deep.
There was a slight joke in there, Reese. I know it can actually stay as 1, but it was meant as a joke. I love you all in chat. Thank you all for joining us for this beautiful match.
Indeed, we are very, very happy to have you.
All right, Dwight, sitting over at Melmond and flying around, walks into Titan's East to find what would normally be the incentivized Ice Cave location. But there are no incentive locations.
Oh. Guda's like, nah, I don't need your 5Gs, lady. Thank you very much.
Hey, that 5G can make or break you.
Guda's thinking, he's like, nope. Did I? Nope. You know what? I don't need that 5Gs very much.
So the ass shirt is Armorstone.
Ooh, we're got a Bridge of Destiny check. And do we have warp? Yes, we do. Oh no, we don't have any charges of warp. You know?
No charges of warp, so those 2 chests are going to be left for just a moment. As Guda has run through the Bridge of Destiny, he's going to take on Tiamat.
Oh, back Guda actually, which is pretty interesting. So has someone to basically be a meat shield. Fast 6.
He's going to go ahead and fast 6 and invis 6 to get Zeno swinging a bunch. 5 hits for 161 from that Vorpal +4. It's got increased critical hit rate, but Tiamat, oh, she's biting back. 6 hits for 481. 5 hits for 227 onto the Black Wizard Dark. And now he's just trying to evade cap. 4 hits for 200 on the White Wizard CC. And now it's just go for all the crits.
Rough today, y'all.
6 hits for 185. The Vorpal is starting to put work in for Guda. 4 hits for 260. That's really good coming from a Vorpal.
You want okay? That's
6 for 87. There's the low end of the Vorpal itself, though.
This 6 paying off. We've had it. 4 going out. Very good. Very good.
As Zeno swings again with the Vorpal. 5 hits, 167.
280. Can't be more than 2 more rounds.
6 hits, 374. Takes down Tiamat for Guda.
That was a very, very it was good to see that we finally got a fiend down.
And Guda did make an extremely good adjustment in that fight, using Ruse to cap his evasion.
Everyone's strats out there plays. We see Dwight getting up to level 12.
Dwight making some progress in this ice cave.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite catch what the first 2 chests held, but Dwight's a little lost in here, but he finds his way.
Girls, we get a 10.
Opal armor +4, that's nice to see. Runs into some wizard ghosts, he should be able to get away from this. A silver axe +5 and an Excalibur.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run that for right now.
He's
fighting
sticking with +4 for now. Checking the stats. And the Excal does have more attack power than the Vorpal +4, but that Vorpal itself does have the crit rate.
So you're definitely going to use that for your fiends, but for your day-to-day, go ahead and just swing that Excal.
finding a cabin in the first chest of 5 here. A second cabin.
Shout outs to cabining.
A Meteor 7 stick. 5. And the warp cube.
Woo-hoo. It's like I couldn't have asked for anything better. Oh, I got DP.
He's got all the DPS right there with that.
Free DPS. I don't even want to run from this anymore. Here's 7
steps to be safe.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the power of the Meteor 7 stick.
Sure, that's grinding right there. And we get the Ruby.
Why don't we just give these guys all the key items?
Pretty much. It's good to see. I mean, we so used to seeing just you excruciating seeds where you get nothing. It's like Oliver Twist, you get nothing. Today, no.
It's like Willy Wonka. You get nothing. You lose. You get a day, sir.
You want more? Like, no, this is not Oliver Twist today. In the bowl for everyone.
Oh man.
So, who was Vance?
Question on the EXP multiplier. The EXP multiplier is actually based on the number of shards they collect. So it's 50% per orb or 8 shards. And since the amount of shards required is 32, they're going to get a 200% EXP boost. So right now they're at 2.5 times EXP plus 250 gold. By the end of it, they're going to be at 7.5 times plus 750.
That's all I can do, just give you that type of whistle.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of EXP very quickly.
Mm-hmm. The Meteor 7 plus 5 stick, it's just, I can't believe stuff like that exists.
It's shredding things apart.
Those levels that Guda had, now Dwight's just like, nah.
If y'all ever wanted to see enemies just get shredded, watch this happen.
Mm-hmm. As we get a program on Guda632. Ooh, exit.
He exits out and immediately encounters the warbug.
Free script on deck. Guda, you need to go back in there, mate. He housed. Okay, cool. So
Dwight goes ahead and uses exit. I like the strategy. Uses the warp trick, picks up a house and a shard.
Here we go.
And is now headed to Sarda's cave to see what Sarda has. Combine Mario Kart with FFR to throw a red shell, it kills one of the light warriors. Okay, that is evil, and I love it. Dwight entering Sarda's cave, finding a Fane at the end of this dive.
A Fane. Gotta check. This is one of those type of seeds where gotta check. Ooh, holy 8.
Holy 8 at level 8!
Holy 8! Yeah. You just gotta be like, yes.
Well, I imagine Dwight's feeling pretty good about finding that.
Even if it is at level 8, you're like, holy 8! So Guda also the X Sky.
A lightning bolt paralyzes all the light warriors. Y'all are evil, and this is great. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Light Warriors will be a DLC in Smash one day. Don't get it twisted.
Just wait for it. It's gonna happen.
Exactly. Just level 42 black belt. You just aim.
Boom! Done. All right, Dwight feigning the Titan, the Ruby.
Guda will finally come into his stick of glory soon. He gets the double cabins right now.
Oh man, the double cabins. You can't go wrong with that.
It reminds you of Aspen, or just issues you've been up. And there we go, the stick of glory. And we also get our
He's got a D6 and he's got a stick of glory. He's got his staff. He's got his D6. He's ready for some D&D.
Exactly. Also, the D Knights.
Good old Death Knights are about to die.
Immediately.
And there goes that Meteor 7 stick. Just boom!
Exactly. And see, this was actually the genius, I think, of danning that other night, because it was early enough where, you know what, maybe I should just and doesn't go for the grind, which is fine. It was early enough where he was like, you know what, I can dan it. And if I need to bring it back, I definitely can. It won't be at a disadvantage, quote unquote.
Oh, kill 8 at level 8 or at level 7 black magic. That's actually pretty nice to find.
Did we just find?
Kill 8 at level 7 black magic.
So what's the range for that? Up to like 500?
Still 300, I believe. Because it's still one of the power word spells. But if I'm not mistaken, it should be AoE X.
Oh, AoE.
It's a more reliable zap, if you will. DwightDesotelle finding Canaria Castle at Melmond. Finds the king, who only has 6,000 gold for these light warriors.
Sometimes it's hard on the boulevard with the king. He's like, I don't have nothing for you, fam. You can go to the checkout.
I mean, he's living in Melmond now, so I can't really blame him for only giving $6,000.
Take this down to the checkout place.
That's a second Excalibur for Dwight.
And also 2 orbs. And also double 140 gold. Shout out to that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout outs to that. What, 280 gold? Yes, I'm having a hard time with that. Don't mind me. Because Twitch plus math does not mix.
It does not.
Alright. Dwight moving some stuff around. He's got that second Excalibur. He's going to go ahead and move it down and equip it on John. Guda finding Canaria Castle as well. Going to go ahead and get that 6,000 gold. More than likely get that second Excalibur and equip it onto the second knight as well.
Yep. So even your level 1 knights are packing some. Everyone's got life all around, which is good.
Dwight heads back to the Temple of Fiends to enter the Dwarf Cave, turns in the Adamant, gets a Silver Dagger plus 5. That's a pretty good find. Raiding the Armory.
I'm down 140G again.
Ribbon -2! And the Canoe!
Here we go.
He has access to every entrance except for Mirage Tower right now.
Mirage might not be required.
That is very true. And the knights, as Ragnarok notices, are getting spell charges in every level. Guda finding Onrak. I don't know where he found Onrak, but I know he found Onrak. Is he going to dive the submarine? Saber 4 at level 7, not going to be very useful. But Life 8 at level 7, that works exactly like Life 2 does.
I will take.
Not the level that you want to see Life 8 at, but really nice.
Exactly. It's like extra padding. It's not needed with all the life 1s you have or life 5s. Still great to see.
A question from Ragnarok. Do the knights need to be able, or are the knights able to learn Life 8? I believe is how you're trying to say it. I don't think they can, since it's in the vanilla level 7 shop.
Or bug
Alright.
fire coming at you.
Is Guda actually going to try to take on the Warbug? He's not. Fire 8 comes out, devastating the party. CC stays alive, Zenobia stays alive, and he gets out of there.
Buddha said you don't. That 4 bug said you don't want it. Don't come across me. Become my opponent.
To answer the second question from Ragnarok 784, what's the spell charges in all levels if they can't learn the levels? If, say, Cure 1 or Cure 3, Cure Tier 1, Cure Tier 3, appear in level 7 or 8, having the ability to learn all of the levels allows it to fix a permission issue.
See, up there.
Dwight making use of that Meteor 7 stick, getting some levels, just farming away on these lava golems and death knights.
Mm-hmm. This is the time to do it too. You got items, you got armors. I mean, you're gonna run into more because there's still some loose stuff to find a bunch of shards, so you're gonna open more chests. But this is a great time to get a great grind in. And all you have to do is just do a walking grind for the rest of the game. Ooh, shout outs to NPC Guillotine. Bodying them dragon.
Oh yeah. Love NPC Guillotine being on.
Mm-hmm.
Guda making use of the Meteor Stick, getting a bunch of damage out with the Orbital +4 as Dwight goes through the cube barrier itself and runs into Onrak. So this is where Onrak was. As Guda checks the north end of TFC, just gets some housing for it. That's about it. Alright, Guda's stopping and thinking, what do I do next? Where do I go next? And he's heading north. I want to say to the Cardia Isles.
Exactly. Cardia Isles, that's exactly.
And he finds one of the greed floors of Sea Shrine, followed by another Sea Shrine floor.
Goes. Is the C1?
That is C2, but specifically the C2 with no chests. Shoutouts to TFC. And TFC North. Guda runs into the Warbug. The Warbug just keeps ambushing him.
Fire 3 is no joke.
He just keeps running into that encounter, and I hate to tell you, but that encounter's not a meat tree. That's a hambush.
Mm-hmm. And one of these days, I'll be able to body you, but until then, it's mostly on the wall.
Ragnarok putting it best in chat. Warbug loves Guda.
New me.
So many hugs. But Guda has found Mirage 1 in this dive. And this is the Cardia Forest entrance. A Fog 6 cap. Ooh, Stop 7 coming out from the Shark. Oh, damage poison.
Ouch.
Oh, he loses Dark Moon. He's trying to run away. He gets it.
All for the love of... Oh, okay. An orb. Been salty if it was all for the love of the 10.
That got a little nerve-wracking for Guda. I could feel the heart starting to race because he wasn't able to get out of the
LaCardia. DwightDesotelle. Not vanilla, but ish.
Dwight going into the same entrance that Guda is in as Guda runs across the C-split. This is the first floor of the Sea Shrine, which technically is the 3rd floor. Yes, I know that's confusing.
And on the ice?
Sea into ice into mermaids! This is big for Guda. This is a lot of chests for free.
Will we see any mermaids get NBC guillotine?
That's the question, because the ones that do get just sliced in twain do not get turned into bubbles.
Exactly. Get your over-unders in check.
We're playing the mermaid guessing game, yo. I'm going 3. There's already one.
NBC guillotine. I told you. I need out here. Guda has no love for mermaid rights. We're gonna have a talk at the interview, mate.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Dwight's made it to the C-split, and he's heading in the direction that Guda went in.
Get over when Dwight bodying his mermaids as well.
I can't stop laughing right now.
Oh, you can't laugh about that vorpal we just saw though.
Oh man, was that another +4? Yo,
easy.
Word sushi. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man. Falconic! Bringing out the Vorpal emote. And to make it even better, it is
White had compassion, but he figured it out.
Oh man. Guda finding another huge floor with the sky
Guda finding
spider room.
Guda finding an ice 2 -2 was not really anything, but it's just a throwaway AoE for, like, you know.
That would actually just throw single target ice. It's a cannibalism effect. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the memes
I'm crying. Ow. Oh. Okay. I gotta give a quick shout out right now. A quick run of shout outs. One to our restreamer, Jonathan Yoshi, who's just making me laugh so hard that I'm actually crying right now. One to our tracker, DVS, who's doing an amazing job tracking this so that way we know where everything is. Just, oh, thank you all. Thank you all. And shout outs to you, chat, because y'all are making me die of laughter as well. As Guda has found the Northwest Castle. Did the runners make a mutual kill the mermaids agreement? Apparently so. Oh. Okay. Now that I can breathe again, Guda's gonna go ahead and exit out of the Northwest Castle area. I didn't see how many shards he picked up in the Sky Star room because I was laughing way too hard. I did forget DwightDesotelle doing tracking as well. Thank you, Jonathan Yoshi. I knew I was forgetting somebody because I was laughing so hard that I couldn't breathe while trying to give the shout-outs to you guys. Just shout-outs to the entire community. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this right now. We would be having way too much fun.
Orbeg with his fire 3.
Yo, Dutch, did you notice something strange about this waterfall?
Pardon?
The waterfall, the Guda632 in. Did you notice something strange about it, dude?
Yeah, it looks like it's randomized like this game we are playing. And it's going on for
Oh no, it's a looping one! This one's this one loops vertically. Oh no. Rip Guda.
Oh, F's in chat, people.
Yeah, F's in chat for a vertically wrapping waterfall.
Exactly.
Oh. Guda's gonna take a different path this time. Take some of these branches, see if he can find the room that the robot is in, so that way he can obtain whatever the robot's holding on to, since none of the locations were actually incentivized. Danny3883 gets it. Time to get lost in Waterfall.
Oh. It's not really a bad time loss. You know, you're already so deep, you have no idea where you were. You can just kind of make a different divergence. And go.
He's going to go back in and try to find the pathway again. I can't blame him.
I run to some shards. You never know. I'm banking on the robot, honest, but I mean that's enough checks where you're hoping to find something of value.
I mean, it's 6 chests. Hey, Warbug, how are you doing? It's 6 chests in the robot itself, so I agree with the check here. The bug's just trying to show some love. So, the question in chat is, Warbug everywhere? The answer is yes. Warbug is going to be everywhere because the Warbug is actually War Mech, and War Mech is set to Unleashed. He will take one random spot in the encounter table and hold that spot. But the problem is that since this is Randomizer, he takes that spot in every zone except for Canaria. So we've got Warbugs everywhere. Dwight, finding Provoca.
Excuse me. And going straight left to take out Bicky. Now, is Bicky unsafe today or is he safe?
That's a good question. The Pirates.
The Meteor's 5, so.
The Pirates are unsafe.
Didn't seem to matter today.
Did not matter today, but you know, that's a whole 81 gold for
That's it. I can buy you a heal pot. Maybe.
Pretty much. Here, Bicky, chug this. You'll be fine.
An ice force shield.
Getting rid of that Silver Shield -5 to make a massive upgrade to the Ice Shield +4. We've seen some very good weapons and armor this seed.
For Fade 8.
Come on.
MDL.
Nice level 2 magic.
What's MDL 7?
That is Muddle 7.
That's pardon?
Muddle. MUDDLE.
Okay.
Guda is taking this fight over and over again. Hello, Fire 8, Fast 8, Quake 7 in level 2 Black Magic.
Wow.
That's big. That's really big for Dwight.
That's huge.
and Ragnarok pointing out the one spell that I didn't say in that list, Magic Missile, otherwise known as M&M's.
Man, they won.
That Fast 8 is a party-wide fast. It's AoE fast. Every party member will be affected by it. And that just allows so much damage to be done. Guda forgetting that the dead ends were not turned on. But immediately runs into the Cardio Marsh entrance to find Provoca.
There we go.
Huh. I had a question I was going to ask you, Dutch, and I lost it.
We'll come back to.
I probably will.
That's 8, 5, 8. Oh my goodness.
Fast 8, Fire 8, Quake 7, and M&M's 2.
Like, we had a red mage, then, you know, we'd just be warriors, but go to sacrifice it.
Guda632 putting it perfectly in chat. Cake 7.
That's it.
Or is it 7 cakes?
I mean, listen, you know, it's been coronavirus season. All probably gone in the kitchen more than we do, so, you know, whatever you decide. Cake to the quality of 7 or 7 quality cake.
I like this. I like this. It's cake to the 7th power.
That's it. Can only be eaten in the 5th dimension.
We have to ascend time to be able to eat it.
Exactly. You've not made it yet, son.
Oh man, Dwight's gonna go ahead and take on the Warbug. Let's see how this goes. He's going ahead and using Nuke 7. 3 hits come out for 463, but the Warbug itself is evasive. So Dwight's not getting any real damage out. Fire 8's gonna come out, and that's really close to a wipe.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not doing too much bad damage anymore with 2 ribbos and plus an ice shield 4. Now, it's definitely a difficult tile. It's probably still not terribly doable yet, but it's good to check every so often, because if, you know, Warbug is doing this, then what's chaos?
Well, we'll get to that later. All right. Guda going ahead and using Fast 8. He's got both Vorpals equipped right now. Warbug's going to come out with skills to start with Ink. That's a free turn.
Do not see many of those from Warbug yet, so.
He's going to go ahead and start locking down the Warbug. I like this play.
What do we find in the chest? Popping something here on Dwight's side. Found Ward 1 helmet.
Ward 3 helmet plus 1. That helmet deserves an award.
That.
You can boo me all you want, chat. Because that was really cheesy.
So we're doing some work finally to Warbug, and we've also got Carry on Dwight's side. Now we're employing some Fast 8 and also some Lock. Going straight in with the swings. Dangerfield, no respect strats. Listen, Carry. Oh.
Did you get the confused with Muddle 7?
Nah, it did not work.
Okay. Oh, but he's already doing 329 damage. We need rating.
Warbug went down. Ground, and we got some levels for it. Feeling juicy.
That was 24,000. EXP for Guda's 3 standing light warriors.
And I could be wrong. I'm not certain. I didn't see what his cursor was, but it looked like the knight had life, or if we were looking at the white man, life 8. That's 3 charges now.
The white wizard has life 8.
Okay.
And Guda might actually be doing something that I actually like.
Running on Warbug.
It's time for a Warbug grind, everybody. Buckle up, get ready. We gonna be here for a little bit.
It's a worthwhile investment. The time you put into it, you're seeing it back. 24,000 EXP, and each and every battle is going to probably take not maybe 1 round, but after 2 battles, you can expect it to be 1 round less damage output, etc., etc. So over time, this is definitely a worthwhile grind.
Aelin Falconic pointing out something I was about to point out. DwightDesotelle ended up taking the north path to Kraken instead of going, left, north, left, down, or left, north, left, down, whatever. Taking the long way to Kraken, basically. Kraken's got 15 hits, but does no damage.
No damage.
Yeah, basically left. We're just gonna hold left forever. This is now Final Fantasy IV.
Kraken's got some absorb. I hit 133 with the crit.
Oh man, 36,000 EXP for that Warbug for Guda because he only had 2 light warriors standing that time. He is getting there with EXP already.
Not playing.
And Dwight working on taking out Kraken right now.
This will be a war of attrition.
Kraken's definitely got some absorb, but the white wizard just got bodied.
How much did the white wizard get punched for? I was looking away.
68, 14 hits.
Ooh, that's some good damage.
Oh, but it's finally terminated.
Kraken goes down for Dwight.
But Dwight has got quite a bit of orbs now. Dwight is making some progress on the orbs where Guda is investing a bit of time into the grind. Now it's at a point centrifugally where going to see which, I guess, strategy is going to pay off in the long run. Is expediency and just getting the orbs lit beneficial, or is actually, investing time deep in the grind going to be the differentiator?
Well, that's a bit of a double-edged sword on this flag set, because obtaining the shards themselves gives bonus EXP. So really you want to get those 32 shards so that way you get your 200% extra EXP. You're really hitting your 7.5 times EXP gain. Guda takes down yet another Warbug, getting another 24,060 EXP. Using the double Vorpal strats that I am such a big fan of right now. As Dwight enters the Bridge of Destiny.
This is a very, very doable seed. Definitely takes intricate knowledge of the game itself. With how things have been spaced, spells that we have, items, this is a very doable seed. I will say though, if the tail was not with us from the beginning, it would be terrible.
Oh, this would be a lot more scary if the tail weren't with the runners from the very start.
We'd still be swinging coral swords probably.
Probably. Using that Meteor 7 stick, using Meteor 7 or Nuke 7 casts, swinging coral swords, doing no damage, and just being like, I don't like my life choices right now. right. We have Dwight nearing Tiamat 1 as Guda is taking on Carry 1. Getting some good damage out from the Vorpal +4s. Getting lots of hits. Carry's hardly doing any damage as well.
He got
10 hits for 366. Takes Carry down.
Good. We've got life 2s to go. Life 8s rather to go.
Alright, Dwight taking on Tiamat. Here we go.
Damage.
We got Invis 6. We got swings coming out from the X-Cal wielding Knights. Nuke 7 coming out from the Black Wizard. 252 damage. 3 hits for 46 from Tiamat. 5 hits for 14 coming out from James. John's going to take a stab. 8 hits for 119.
With the crit.
This crit's coming in use.
Horrible.
And then 8 hits for 8 damage. Yeah, that's about right. Man, where's Brack when you need it?
Oh.
Oh wait, that's probably not existing in the seed. You see it in chat from Ragnarok. As much as he hates to say it, Dwight needs to switch to the Vorpals. He has left Team Mazmune to give in to the influence of Team Vorpal.
It has to be done. I used to also be Team Masa as well. And I still get hype from Masa, but after running so many seeds, the numbers don't lie. Crit is where it's at.
It turns out that Life 5 was Knight learnable since it's level 1, slot 1. Zenobian stating it best in chat. Hitting 6 for 6 on a Fiend 1. Hashtag just XCal things. Yeah, that's about par for the course for the XCal.
Yeah.
Alright, Dwight flying to Gaia, finding Marsh Basement 3.
I have the key, so we can check that as well.
Keylocked Marsh is on the table here. Okay, DVS, I like what you've done at the bottom of our notes page. We have 2 Vorpal emotes at the bottom of our notes, underneath the shard count with the gold. I love it.
Oh, wow, I'm just peeping that as well. Good stuff.
Got a pack of eyes on Dwight's side.
I see.
Praise the Lord. This is interesting. Well, I mean, Guda also has the same amount of feet taken care of for levels. It doesn't seem like he's missing anything in terms of exploration. Wonder where the time differential is really found. Is it menuing? Is it, you know, taking boots that much quicker? Because in principle, Guda should be a little bit more behind, I would say. Just in principle of the seed is what they've done in terms of steps. It's actually very interesting to see that he's just right behind him.
Yeah, there's not much of a difference between the runners right now. Oh, he runs into Chronos.
Chronos not doing too serious right now, though.
Chronos are time elemental creatures, yes. So, with the Spellcrafter stuff, I noticed that there's a bit of talk about how knights cannot learn the life spells since they're supposed to be locked out of them by the code. Yeah, keep spell permissions is on. Retain old permissions, so they can learn life spells if they are in the correct slots.
That's it.
Hey, Amex.
Uh-oh. Robot chicken.
We have robot chickens, but they're not the robot chicken. They're amazing mechs. Atomic mechs, yes. Yes. I am all for atomic mechs. Alright, entering Lefane actually leads to Sharknado.
The obligatory save. Funny how, you know, the Amex came and then Warbug was like, listen, man, I know you have the sprite, but I have the capability. Sorry, son.
You're just my child. I'm going to show you how it's really done.
Arachnids do give birth to the robot chicken. Don't let evolution tell you otherwise.
I mean, they just spin enough web to make the robot chicken come into existence.
As I said in the beginning of the stream, if you wish, you can believe. And there are all things.
That is very true. Alright, Dwight's in the actual Sharknado room. Not finding much of anything on this floor. It's another open shop 5, but eh. He's
five more shards and ready to go.
just gotta find Temple of Fiends first.
That's true. We get 4 per fiend, correct?
2 for Lich and Carry, 4 for Kraken and Tiamat.
Okay, so he just needs to find 3 more orbs and also Topher. And Copper 5.
It is a bit of a headache unless you know the spell permissions from vanilla themselves. Because the old permissions, if you know the vanilla permissions, then using keep old permissions with Spellcrafter makes things a lot easier. It also makes red mages really stupidly overpowered. And I'm kind of glad that the seed that I rolled didn't give them any red mages, because they would be stupidly overpowered right now.
This would be a ridiculous seed here.
It does totally override Spellcrafter's permissions. Alright, Dwight burning off some encounters.
Now we will see what on rack and one fall on.
It's the Temple of Fiends at Onrak!
There we go.
Finally! We know where Garland has been residing this whole time. He took over the town of Onrak and made it his own. Hello, Toxic. How are you doing?
Not trying to see you. Check the key lock.
That Flan just blew a poisonous cloud at Dwight and said, yeah, take this.
Much. I don't care what you say, still feels good to have 9 charges of Nuke 7 at your disposal.
No kidding there.
Like, we haven't seen it, as you know, there's been so many other items that is quote-unquote superfluous, just beautiful, sitting there at your disposal whenever.
You may need it at any given time, and it's there for you. It is your best friend.
This trolls with the migraine sprite. Oh, I need Advil. Oh my gosh.
They need more than just Advil. They need like Excedrin. Gonna find his ribbon or his second ribbon.
There you go.
As Dwight finds an ice armor -5. That's about right, Temple of Fiends. And Garland is a worm?
Jay.
So yeah, Randomizer does weird things to Garland and Astos for that matter. But yeah, Garland was a worm. And Guda going to check an entrance that Dwight has not gone to check yet, as Dwight finds the Volcano Armory. This is big. This could yield the rest of the shards that he needs to enter Go.
He needs what? 3 more shards? He's already picked up 1 earlier and 1 just now.
I am double checking right now. He needs, I believe, 4 more shards. About to find out for sure. Chat saying 3 more. I wouldn't be surprised if chat's been keeping better track of this than I have. That's a mute 2 stick +5 as Guda stumbles upon Melman. Fog 6, heal 7. Heal 7 being the equivalent of heal 3 in the vanilla game. There's Brack 5 and Temper 8.
Temper 8. Woo! Fast 8, Temper 8.
And that is at the Castle of Ordeals entrance.
There's another orb. Sun 3. Take it in any other circumstance, but with double X.
Another Meteor 7 staff. Plus
taking that.
Oh, this is going to be the easiest Temple of Fiends ever.
Oh, and he just got
one more shard.
I mean, I call it orb. I've been watching too much SMW. I'll send him, by the way.
Oh, and he stumbles upon Earth 4. So Earth 2 is the only procedurally generated floor. Guda landing on the Oasis, checking to see if there's anything worth it in the Oasis shop. Heal potions are what he's going after, so he's stimulating their economy just a little bit. Ice armor -5. There's Dwight's last force. He is in go mode. Question in chat from Magius. How crazy has the sea been? 2 Vorpals, 2 Excaliburs, 2 ribbons.
2 Meteor 7 +5 staffs as well.
Yep. DwightDesotelle is in go mode. He is at full force. And then some, since he got extra. Shout out to chat for that one.
Is well on his way as he's taking out the worm that is named Arlen.
And Dwight's just going to take this vampire over and over again.
Guda does still have commanding level advantage over Dwight at the moment.
Guda does have quite a bit of a level advantage, but right now Dwight has the possibility to make it through this even without Temper 8. He's going to go ahead and make a save outside of the Temple of Fiends. He's moving his second Vorpal 4.
There we go. Getting them Vorps equipped. And everything ready to go.
He's going to make sure that he can do this as efficiently as he can. Here we go. At the 1 hour, 33-minute mark, Dwight has entered the Temple of Fiends Revisited. Finds a pro ring. Finds gloves -2.
Totally forgot this is deep.
This is short Topher.
What is short Topher?
As Guda's taking another Warbug. Gonna go ahead and temper 8. Lots of gold, Silver Shield -5, and 140 gold. Dwight goes to the left to start, finds Tiamat 2.
As I said about 15 minutes ago, this is where, strategies could have, completely differentiated. This is paper. Dwight's got it. Guda still needs those 5 orbs, and he still got to go through waterfall, 3, etc., So
Reese pointing out in chat, short Topher was called at the start with free loot. Tiamat 2 is very evasive.
I lock 6.
He's going to go ahead and reset out of it. He wants to conserve those lock charges. He wants to make sure he has everything available going into Chaos.
Amazing.
Going to go ahead and grab the Pro Ring. He remembers which chest the Pro Ring is in. And that is a big thing. He's going to go ahead and check the right side. The first boss is Lich 2. A much easier fight.
Take that. Two hits only for 30 damage. That's 8 coming out.
Ragnarok, I will answer your question when we get to Chaos. And Lich 2 had no HP.
Doing pretty good.
DwightDesotelle in a good spot right now, but Kraken 2. We have one of the gatekeepers showing up. Invis 6 going out on a James. Fast 8 going out.
Alright, so we've already got 4 plus.
And holy 8!
Oh
my
my
survive.
God. Ooh, holy 8. Oh, you can say
There
that.
it is. He's going to go ahead and drop evasion. Oh, but non-elemental tornado comes out.
Kraken's got presents for everyone.
He's going to go ahead and heal. 6 hits for 196 from Kraken. 2 hits, 117 from John. James swinging. 2 hits, 189. Heal 4 coming out.
Coming out.
Barely healing anything. He's just gonna go for the kill at this point. 6 hits for 534. Let's cover the Vorpal. 2 hits, 141 with more crits. 5 hits for 66 on John. John goes down. It's James and Becca. Heal 4 comes out. James attacks. 4 hits, 332. Terminated.
Got it down. There we go. Got lives all around. That Holy 8 and Tornado combo was not to be messed with.
All right. Dwight's heart has got to be beating after that crack fight. He's going to go ahead and heal up.
And 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 heal pots. Chaos. Obligatory menu before Chaos, and Chaos is Liches and Phantoms. Ooh, double Lich.
We have the Fun Dead pack as Chaos. 1 cast of Holy 8. This is the ult final boss. He is going to have to get rid of these phantoms very quickly because they do a lot of damage to the party. And it looks like they have a decent amount of HP. The second meteor comes out and it kills all of the phantoms. He's just down to the 2 Liches. One of them casts Meteor 7. He is going to go ahead and attack and heal 4.
That's interesting.
Mewtwo comes out. Not really doing much of anything.
And we don't have our Black Mage up, so we don't have fast, unfortunately.
The other Meteor 7 comes out. 3 hits for 137.
Yeah, one of them went down.
1 Lich is down. Kill 8 comes out. It misses 3 hits, 162 with a crit. 4 hits, 132 with another crit. And that is it. DwightDesotelle takes the win with an official SRL time of 138.26. Get your GGs out for Dwight.
GG. Wow. Fight and pouring, quote unquote, go hard in the paint strats. Listen, I don't care if I'm level 24. I don't care if I'm level 26. I'm gonna go in and hit it like bricks. He decided to win. Congratulations, Dwight.
Huge congratulations to DwightDesotelle for besting the commissioner, Guda632.
Indeed.
We are waiting to see if DwightDesotelle wants to come in for an interview. But in the meantime, Guda.
Met 7-5. Interesting.
Guda is still going.
I mean, Guda's got the levels. Who's, well prepared when he gets to Topher. But he's also equipped with a few more as well.
Absolutely. He's going to continue diving and looking for some things.
Yeah, just try to find the last orb that he needs. There he is.
DwightDesotelle will be joining us very shortly after a well-deserved restroom break.
Indeed. That is the trophy of champions here at Heavy Metal Championship.
I have to agree with that one. Guda has entered the Temple of Fiends at the 1 hour 40 minute, we'll call it 35-second mark.
And decided to go right, which was right. Aha. At 7 coming out, but we're equipped. We're not really feeling that today.
Absolutely. Fast 8 comes out. This Lich should be done real quick.
Oh, look,
Real quick.
in the booth. Our Dwight, GG's.
Hey, GG's, guys. Thanks.
So, Dwight, I was talking to you before the seed, and you were feeling like, there's probably no way I'm going to win because I don't play this game fast enough. How do you feel proving yourself wrong, my friend?
Feel pretty good. I mean, I definitely made some errors where I wish I would have done certain stuff, or and I just pushed the wrong buttons and did the wrong thing, fought when I shouldn't have and stuff like that. But wow, where's Guda? Guda's pretty close, it looks like. How close was it? I'm not even sure. Where was he at? It could have went anywhere. I felt like I could have done anything at any point.
So he was basically right behind you trying to get his final shard so that way he could enter Topher and take out the bosses. He was just obtaining the last of the shards themselves. So you actually had a pretty good advantage on Guda.
Yeah, I found Lich early and then died and then actually never went back to beat him. But and then one of the things that I felt really good about was when I was going into the final fight the first time, well, the only time, I thought to myself, what was the worst case scenario? And I was like, the worst case scenario is that darn Fun Dead pack. And I was like, well, if it's the Fun Dead pack, I'm just going to plan for that. And I left my ribbons on my mages and put my meteor sticks on my knights and ended up paying off pretty good. So
Indeed. That was actually a very, very good strat, just, seeing into the future and thinking about that.
Yeah. I have to agree with you on that one, Dutch.
One thing I think you'll find interesting as well, considering that you didn't think you were going to win at first, is philosophically, I think what actually gave you the seed was Guda actually sat down and grinded quite a bit on those war bugs. He probably invested overall 6 minutes, maybe even 7 minutes finding war bugs. You just employed more of a walking grind, and also you likely moved your items. Those, I think, to your advantage. Not to say that Guda did, but he just, I guess, relied on pure levels more.
Well, Guda did something just now that I did not do that I forgot about. Is my Black Wizard had Fire 8, and that would have been a much better spell to cast against the Fundyke pack.
I was actually about to ask you about Fire 8 because you saw that at level 2, but you did not use it. Had it just completely left your mind entirely?
Yep, it was just gone. I just completely forgot that I had it. I didn't even consider it. It's completely my bad.
All right, Guda gets his final swing in on the last glitch. 5 hits for 178. That's it for Guda, finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 6 seconds. That is a second place finish. GG's to Guda, our commissioner for the Irongol Heavy Metal Championship.
Indeed. A great run, both of y'all. How did you feel about the flag set before you came? Were you expecting 1 hour and 45 minute seed? 1 hour 38 minute seed, rather.
I was not. I was expecting to be. I was buckled in and ready to be here for three hours for sure.
So was I.
It could have went bad, but then the seed just gave us a pretty good party. You know, didn't lock us out of any magic. The magic was really good, I felt too, and it looks like Guda had Temper 8 as well. I never found Melman, so I couldn't have gotten that.
GG's, by the way.
Yeah, GG's to Guda.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Last locationing the canoe really, really, really hurt me.
Yeah, that would do it. So I'm going to go back to before the race had even started, after the seed had been rolled and you guys loaded up. I told you guys that I rolled the seed based on a D100. That's how many times I hit new seed. And it rolled 81. You see the party. What were the thoughts going through your guys' head when you saw the party?
I mean, at least we're going to go to sleep tonight. Because there was the possibility of this just being god-awful. The first seed that I rolled with this on gave me red mage, white mage, none. So compared to that, this was super easy mode.
I actually heard about that. Shoutouts to that seed specifically.
I mean, I can give it to anybody. I didn't even come close to finishing it. I played 15 minutes and was like, I should work today.
Pay bills.
Right?
Dwight, same question over to you. After loading up the seed, seeing the party comp, did you actually have any sort of plan formulated, or was it just, thank God we're going to be going to sleep tonight?
So I was like, all right, I'm not going to have a long night probably. I kind of went boo in the SRL room, normal party. I was hoping for some crazy thief stuff. I usually like to have a thief and entrance and floor shuffle so I can run away. But when I saw the party, I was like, well, I'm probably going to knock one of these fighters down for the whole seed and just do it 3-person. Until I found the second Excalibur. And then I was like, well, I think it's too good, and I'm glad I ended up picking up the night backup. It ended up helping me a lot. So,
Right.
So
I did the same thing until I found the Vorpal 4, a second one of those, and I went, all right, this night's got to come back up. Here we go.
that's exactly what I was about to get to, Guda.
Oh yeah,
Because you guys had 2 Excaliburs, 2 Vorpal plus 4s. At that point, you really have all the in-game weaponry you want for a night.
Oh yeah. And then finding Bahamut super early was nice as well.
Yeah. So, Guda, this one goes to you. You're going through the seed. You know the encounter that the Warbug's on, because I know you know the encounter table as well as I do.
Mm-hmm.
You take that test fight on the Warbug, and you actually get the kill on it.
Mm-hmm.
what made you decide to stop and continue killing more of the war bugs for the higher EXP over prioritizing your exploration?
Well, at that point, I had most of the things found that I could find because I hadn't found Canoe yet. So I'm like, all right, well, there's a fiend here. I'm really close to the max amount of XP I can get. It's time for me to just get my level so I can finish this out. And I think I took that up to, I don't know, 20, like high 20s. But like the other with Randomizer, the enemies just don't have the XP that they normally have in vanilla. So you got to find something with high XP. And Warmech just so happened that he didn't roll too terrible. And I'm like, you know what? If he takes out one of my characters, that just funnels XP to the rest of them. So
That makes sense. I apologize about the sneeze in the middle of you talking. And at the time that you were grinding the war mech or the war bug, you actually only had 100% bonus EXP instead of the potential 200% you could have had.
should have been 150.
Or I'm sorry,
I think.
150.
Yeah.
No, it was 32 shards required, 8 shards for 50% bonus XP. So
yeah, I should have been at 150.
That would have been 200. 8 times 4, 32.
Right, but I'm saying I should have been at 150 at the time. I think I was at 24 shards, 26 shards, something like that.
You were just under, I think.
Either way,
But
I needed the levels.
Semantics.
So, right. And right there was Carry, and then I found Kraken right afterwards. So I'm sure if I would have done Carry and then Kraken and then fought the Warbugs, it would have gone a little bit quicker. But shout outs to Dwight. You just smoked that seed, man. That was fast. I'm going to have to go back and watch this and find out where I lost a bunch of time.
Did actually, we were asking because it did, I think centrifugally it came down to it came to a point where Dwight was committed to exploration, we're committed to grinding. I kind of said at a certain point, I was like, this is the moment where he's gonna decide whether Dwight continuing to explore is gonna give him an edge, or you grinding out the seed for potentially like ridiculous Tophers. And well, I had it from that point.
Right, and when I saw Funded, I was like, you know, Funded would be a whole lot nicer if we didn't have Fire 8 at level 2, because that Fire 8 at level 2 just made the Funded packs nothing, because Funded's super scary.
Don't watch me do that fight.
I was about to say, yeah, you may not want to watch Dwight actually do that fight, but I will give you a warning when watching this back. There may be a good solid like 2 minutes that I can't breathe because I'm laughing so hard from our mermaid comments.
Oh my god. I took out so many mermaids.
So
get out of my way.
we were actually going for an over-under on how many mermaids were going to be in PC Guillotine. Q Guillotine 2, I guess 3.
Yeah, Bubbles always gets in my way. Freaking Bubbles.
I'm fairly certain I guillotined a couple too.
But, yeah, you did guillotine 2 as well, Dwight. I was keeping my eye on it, but the whole time you guys were on the mermaid's floor, you will just hear Duchess and I laughing so hard from chat, just making us laugh because we love y'all in chat.
I made sure to guillotine Kobe too, or Kobe, or on the
Cope.
Yeah, Cope.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm assuming that it came down to me last locationing the canoe, because had I gone over there, might have been different. Who knows?
Honestly, it was a combination of last locationing the canoe and then just taking the grind on the warbugs for so long. Because truth be told, you really didn't need all those levels with the items you had found. I mean, even though you had no knowledge that you were going to find those items.
Right, I was prepared for a 300% Warmech and friends or something like that, because if Warmech came out with his friends, he starts off with, you know, Fire 3, Fire 3, Fire 8, Fire 8, Fire 8, Fire 8, and then you go, well, crap.
Oh, so was the bug the Warmech? I guess I did get it. Yeah, I tried killing that bug once, and it killed me, and I was like, well, I think that's probably Warmech, and I'm not going to mess with it.
Yeah, Dwight, so anything that has war in its name before the name of the enemy itself is going to be your War Mechanimizer. You can have Warpede, War Naga, War Bug, War Wolf.
Or wolf.
War Water is one that I saw in one of my last Animizer seeds.
I figured when
Waters.
I saw him outside of Provoca, and he didn't die to like 3 nukes and a bunch of hits. And I was like, what the heck? Oh, War Bug. Ah.
That brings another question to my mind. At the start of the seed, you guys found the Q block, Mirage 3, and you go to check the encounter tile, which had the Lava Golems and the Death Knights.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are casting Meteor on it instead of the non-elemental Nuke 7.
Mm-hmm. Because non-elemental Nuke 7 was single target.
Single target. Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
I completely missed that.
That's the exact reason why I bought both of them, because in Spellcrafter, there's no real intuitive way to figure out what's AoE and what is not. So I'm like, well, one of these is probably AoE. Hopefully it's Nuke. It ended up being Meteor, but the first thing I did was try Nuke, and I came to the pointer off to the side, and I'm like, crap.
Okay.
But even still, you got it done. You guys got it done with Meteor 7 and definitely put on a good show.
Yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm gonna watch this back. I'm gonna see where I lost some time, and I might have to try and go after Dwight here again after I'm waiting on Tyrannex to throw me some flags and where we actually have time together.
Dutch, my friend, do you have any questions for them?
I mean, you asked all the good questions for me, to be honest. I'm just seeing this dope seed. Seriously. A lot of fun, and I was expecting to be here for hours, to be honest. So.
No, that's so one of the things when crafting flags, that's one of the things I love about Irongol. I get a chance to kind of look over some flags and try and figure a few things out. And let me tell you, it's great throwing some flags together that look like they're just going to be awful, but then you throw a couple of little fun things in, like, short Topher and alternate final boss, so it kind of makes things easier. And this was literally just a treasure hunt, because you didn't need the key, you didn't need the loot because you were given the loot. All you had to do is find your shards and get in.
That's it.
That's the way to do it. Well, Kamish, you drop a rank, unfortunately.
I do. I go back down below CC. So I'm gonna have to go back and challenge CC again. As soon as spring tournament's done.
I mean, I could always challenge you again and make you lose a bunch of ranks, but that's beside the point.
Oh, Sonny, you know the challenge is always open, buddy. Doors open. Bring it on.
Always, my friend.
We're friends. I'll take you out whenever, wherever, as long as my kids are asleep.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got to make sure the kids are asleep before we actually start.
Everything comes first, y'all. Remember.
Well, I guess let's move on to final thoughts. Dwight, you managed to win. Any final thoughts from you, my friend?
Yeah, no, thanks for making the flags, Guda. Thanks for running it with me. It was really fun. It was a good seed. Don't get too mad at me when I completely just forget to cast Fire 8 on the Fun Dead pack. Yeah. And I just cast Meteor instead. And
bang out 128.
Yep. Although, didn't my Black Mage die before they got to cast anything anyway? I'm not actually sure. But
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think you were you didn't get a fast 8 off.
Yeah. But I had Holy 8, which I'm glad I bought, because I didn't even know if I was going to be able to use it or not, but I did. So, yeah, super fun. I love Irongol. I'm going to challenge somebody else probably for next week. I'll probably go after Will Bloodworth again, because he got me last time. Got to get back at him. But we'll see.
Just challenge him with thieves. You'll lose every time. I mean, what?
I did do that. I did do that last time.
You and Bloodworth are tied for 8th now, so
yep.
Have at it, my friend.
Guda, my friend, any final thoughts from you?
I want to thank everybody for coming out. I mean, this is a good time. Irongol is the way to play Final Fantasy Randomizer, because you can play it your way, you can play it somebody else's way, and it's not the same flags over and over and over again. And I've seen it with the Discord, and everybody there's a lot of silence leading up to the spring tournament. Everybody was active. This place was nuts, and it's great to see all the new faces that are here. And I just feel like spring tournament gets to be a long time. Love it to death. Glad I did it, and good luck to CC and Spellzap in the finals. But I mean, Irongol, you can have fun flags, and you can do something just nutso like this and get it done in an hour and 45. So, love Irongol, love our fans. Thank you to Sonny and Duchess for putting this on. You guys are both going to be doing comms tomorrow night, right? For
Sunday
spring
night
tournament.
Sunday night if Game 3 happens.
Okay, Sunday night if Game 3 happens. I would assume it would. CC and Spellzap were fantastic.
I hope it does.
So you can listen to some more Sonny and Duchess comms hopefully on Sunday night. Thanks DVS and Jay Scheidel for coming out and being our trackers, and thanks to Jonathan Yoshi for restreaming. Like this is just great. Love this stuff. And Irongol Season 1, we're still in the preseason right now. Season 1 is going to be coming out. I believe it's going to be June 20th is the way it's looking for our massive new Rumble. So we got 1 week from today is the way it's looking. 1 week from today. Huge Irongol Rumble kicking off Season 1. Spellzap, our current champ. Unless him and Zenobian get to racing and Zenobian beats him, Spellzap's going to craft some flags for us. And hopefully we can get about 30 people, maybe 40 people out, all racing some crazy Spellzap flags, and winner gets a shot at the champ.
Have to join y'all.
And if there's one thing I know about Spellzap flags, it's they are a bunch of fun. So if you have any interest in participating in the Irongol Heavy Metal Championship, be sure to run those flags. Duchess for Kayosama, my partner in crime for commentary tonight. My partner in crime for commentary on Sunday for Game 3 of Crab Cakes versus Spellzap. Any final thoughts, my friend?
I just want to thank all of y'all most for coming in and joining. It's good to have y'all with us no matter where you are in the world. Please give our runners a follow. They both have been great. Right? Y'all are both the bomb. However, if I see y'all next week in the Irongol, all the gloves is off. Jonathan Yoshi, thank you so much for streaming. Definitely appreciate it, as well as Jay Scheidel and DS for the notes. We could not have done this broadcast without y'all. Final thoughts, honestly, just excited to be part of this community. Really looking forward to see, as a side note, CC. CC and Spellzap have their match. That's going to be dope. Yeah, I'm glad everyone was able to join us tonight.
I have one thing to add real quick. Don't forget tomorrow too, 12:10 p.m. EST on Speed Gaming is the No Kid Hungry Final Fantasy run, Final Fantasy Randomizer run between Groggy Dog, and that's a race between Groggy Dog and Burnt Reynolds. So definitely come check that out, just for a good cause.
Thank you for plugging that as well, Dwight. I was going to do that, but I am glad you beat me to it since you are helping out with that race, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I will be on commentary for that race along with Dark Moon.
So be sure to go watch that at 12:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Speed Gaming. But on top of the shout-outs that Duchess gave to Jonathan Yoshi for doing the restream, DVS and Jay Scheidel for doing the tracking, DwightDesotelle and Guda632 for doing the awesome running that they did. I also want to give a shout-out to the networks that allow us on their channels to stream these. RPG Limit Break, Randomania, and Speed Gaming. Because without having the platforms to bring you all the entertainment that we do, none of this would be possible. Be sure to join the Discord. Danny's already thrown the link out there in chat, as well as check out the Final Fantasy Randomizer website, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, That is where you can start. You can build your flags, make the game as difficult or as easy as you would like. But on behalf of our restreamer, Jonathan Yoshi, our trackers, DVS and Jay Scheidel, our runners, DwightDesotelle and Guda632, my co-commentator, Duchess Fukayo-sama, I'm Sonny Wrath 11. Thank you all for watching. Remember to light the orbs and keep their power going. We will see you for more Irongol action and the Royal Rumble match next week to start Season 1. Have a good night.